Prince Harry keeps on kicking ass and taking names, and whether they allow him to be called Prince Harry or not, the prince of the Western world, is he the prince of the English-speaking nations? Prince Harry, I like Prince Harry. His mother was Princess Diana. He went and fought in Afghanistan, so he isn't just a politician. He, put his money where his mouth is. He does what he says he's going to do. You say that shit was, good and important. Well, shit, he went and put a soldier's uniform on it and fought your fucking wars. He was talking about Prince Charles, and he was saying that how he was raised, Prince Henry felt like he was raised in a zoo and raised in the Truman Show. And you know what? I can relate to the zoo, and the Truman Show, I think, is actually a really good reference, because that's probably exactly how Prince Harry was raised, in the Truman Show, right? I mean, yeah, Prince Harry, so every little, sneeze, every little fart that, I don't think we should be pointing the finger, blaming anybody. This is Prince Harry talking, but certainly when it comes to parenting, if I've experienced some form of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so I don't pass it on. That's fucking common sense, you would think, right? The point of history, to learning history, is to make sure you don't repeat it. Those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. So I feel like I can relate to Prince Harry. I like Prince Harry a lot. I can see the Truman Show reference and fuck. And so what he's just saying is that he don't want to do the same shit that his parents was doing. You know what? Bafam goo, right? Prince Harry wants to do it differently. Maybe that's the better way to do it, right? Just come up with our own styles of parenting. I think that's what we do anyways. Well, you might think you're doing it like, you were told or some shit. But I do know this for sure. Passing down insanity and violence is a shitty legacy for parents. That's a bad look. What'd you get your children for Christmas? A legacy of insanity and violence. That's a legacy of insanity and violence. Merry fucking Christmas, huh? So, Prince Harry's way is infinitely better, and it's revolutionarily sweeping. So, yeah, we all should come up with, I think, read books, really. That's for me to do better than my parents. All I have to do is just read a couple books. Emile Jean-Jacques Rousseau, poor Jean-Jacques, he didn't have Emile. He didn't have there's a lot of intellectual stuff out there, so there you go, America. Listen to Prince Harry. Let's just come up with our own styles of parenting. We don't have to abuse the kids. We can make them strong in mind, body, and spirit. And it's easier to raise strong children than it is to fix broken men. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Solidarity, peace, love,